Okay, so can you start with your name and what do you do?
我叫李世峰 ，I'm 李世峰 ，and I'm originally from Henan province here, and Henan province is the motherland for the whole China. We call it 老家河南, and right now we are in the Shaolin Temple with about 1,500 years of history, and also quite famous for Zen, Han Buddhism, and also the Kung Fu.
Okay, great. And what do you do yourself?
I'm a Kung Fu teacher as well. I am the founder of Junjin system. So Junjin is a system like Jeet Kune Do, which Bruce Lee created. So we are developing in my own way because I was born here, and I practice Shaolin and also Tai Chi. So based on the Shaolin and the Tai Chi, I created a Junjin training system with all my students from around the world, more than 100 different countries. So I'm also traveling around the world to give the class. For example, our cameramen, some of them from Germany, from Bosnia, I was there to give the class. Yeah.
Okay, great. And I just want to ask you, so MMA is a mix of many different martial arts. You have jiu-jitsu, wrestling, Muay Thai, and boxing. But how do you feel training Kung Fu and Tai Chi will help in fighting MMA?
Absolutely. So MMA, the mixed martial arts, get inspired from Bruce Lee actually. So Bruce Lee, based on his background, the Chinese style Kung Fu called Wing Chun, and also he did Tai Chi. He also explained the Tai Chi. Be Water, my friend, in the Lost interview, and so all different style of the Chinese martial arts, like the Tai Chi, the Shaolin. Also, for example, my system, Junjin system, we have the same principle. The principle is, no matter MMA or any style, so you have to change your opponent's way and keep your own way. So say this is the key of fighting. For example, in MMA, somebody give you a straight punch, you must change their way, because only this pass, there is power delivered by this channel become energy flowing. We call it Jin. So in Chinese we call it Li plus a proper direction, and the channel become Jin. So this is different. So no matter in MMA or in Chinese Kung Fu, this is the key. So we have to change our opponent's way, but keep our own way. So this is the way of life as well.
Nice. And just for the foreign fighters that are coming here for the first time to experience Shaolin Way and experience, how the monks live here, and do you feel that it would benefit the foreign fighters from studying and practicing Kung Fu and Tai Chi in their own career and their own path in life?
Absolutely, as we shared. So no matter MMA or any style, the style it doesn't matter. MMA is just mixed martial arts. It's still martial arts. So if you are working on martial arts, it's just like our life. You must keep you have a strong body, physically strong, and you have a calm mind. You don't get panic in fighting, for example. You get panic, you lost the game. You don't know what you will react. And then you have a strong spirit to lead your body and mind keep going on. So no matter you are foreigner or Chinese, some foreigners, they are even practice and understand deeper than Chinese. Not all the Chinese, but many of the Chinese. And so they can get benefits. So no matter you are foreigner or Chinese, we share the same word, which is human being.
I love that. That's great. And just for people that aren't practicing martial arts, or maybe they're scared to practice martial arts, but they've always had a love for the history of Chinese Kung Fu or Shaolin Way, how easy is it for a general person to come to China and start practicing the ways of Shaolin?
How easy?
Yes.
Okay. So if you have opportunity to come the Shaolin Temple or the Tai Chi village to train, it's great. But remember, in the end, we have the temple within, not without. So the Shaolin Temple right now here is just the buildings, but the spirit of body, mind, soul connected should live with inside you. So you can build your temple, you can build your own Shaolin temple within by your willpower. In China or today, what in Shaolin temple about the Chan Buddhism we call the Yuan Li, the willpower. So when you have the willpower, even you are living afar, in Germany, in Bosnia, in UK, you can build your own Shaolin temple. But if you can come here to feel it, to enjoy it, to see the buildings, to have your first sight and direct sight, it will be amazing. If you couldn't, don't worry. Keep searching for, put it in your daily life, just one single punch, elbow, or just eating. But when you eat or when you clean the food or clean the floor, trying to understand the essence, which is your hip joint, this is the location, the waist, this is your house, this is the temple. You, the core, live in. So remember three steps. Find the location. Where is your location for technical training, martial arts, no matter any, in my opinion. Hip joint, the quad. Build your house, your waist, and then let your energy flow. In Chinese, we call it dantian, energy field. So I can share with you. I think action is better than word. So you can have a look. So you see, no matter punch, elbow, shoulder, back. You see, I act 4 different techniques. Fist, elbow, shoulder, back. How to do it? Relax your quad. Using your 身法, which means in a big part, your waist, and deliver it to your fist or your foot. The same.
Thank you for sharing that. And the last question we have is this weekend, tomorrow night, we have a really big event. You know, we have YFU, which is Chinese fighters against Brave fighters, which are international from all over the world. But not just for this. Shall I do that again? No, I'll just do that last question again. The last question we have for you. Tomorrow night we have a really big event with YFU and Brave. So YFU are Chinese-based fighters and Brave are international fighters. So we're here in Zhongzhou for this fight week. Obviously, some of the fighters have got the chance to visit the Shaolin Temple. But not just for this event or these fighters, but for fighters in the future or anyone that's coming up, what's one piece of advice that you can give to any fighters around the world?
Okay. Thank you for your question. This is a general question. To talk about the general question, we come to the Tao, because the Tao is the universal principle. So each fighter, they have their personality or their style. But based on each personality and their style, we, as a human being, we share the exactly universal principle, which is the Tao. So take Junjin Dao as a sister, as an example. So Zhong in Henan, the motherland of China. You know, when somebody, how do you feel? For example, Master Masood Jafari. Masood Jafari will say, I feel good, I feel okay. In China, in Henan, we will ask, his Chinese name called Yun Xiaolong. Xiaolong, Zhong. He will say Zhong. You see, Zhong means 中国 also, the balance, the center. So on the bus, some fighter asked me, okay, how to fight properly? I practice Wing Chun. Can I get some inspiration, advice from your system? I say, no matter Wing Chun or any or mixed martial arts style, as we shared, to keep your own way and change your opponent's way. How? break your opponent's balance and keep your own balance, which means Zhong. Jin, as we shared. So you see, this way is very sharp. But all the other direction, nothing. So the force must deliver from a proper path, become Jin. Junjin Dao. Dao is the way, is the path. Could be the path of life. For example, when somebody would like to change your way, when I punch, somebody change my way, like this way, right? I will keep it using my shoulder to attack him. So I will never, ever let anyone or anything change my way of life, include my way of fighting. The advice is never, ever let anyone or anything change your way of life. Or as a fighter, your way of fighting, your path of flowing your energy, your road of delivering your power. This is my little advice.
Thank you very much.
My honor and pleasure.
Thank you.